Enjoy the World Cup qualifying videos on this channel? Head over to Patreon for some exclusive classic matches done in the same style. Let's round off the week with one more What Happened on My Universe mode! It's week 26, part 4. Yep, it's Smackdown, and there's actual fireworks on this one. Sorry, main event in NXT, you don't get that. We were in Fresno, California for the 4th part of this Universe Mode week. Smackdown was a little different from the other shows. We started with a match because we fired on Friday nights. It opened with Heath Slater against the debuting AJ Styles, and Styles started it with a dirty German suplex. Following a tornado DDT, AJ Styles let his guard down and got kicked in the face by Heath Slater, who, following that, hit a headlock driver and kept the advantage with a jawbreaker. But then AJ Styles punched him back. Styles would then hit a selection of awesome moves, which would culminate in a debut win for the former TNA man. Slater was finished off with the Stars Clash in the end for the 1, 2, 3. And following that, we had Stardust heading to the ring for a promo. And when Stardust got in the ring, he, well, said a few things, then called out Edge, the man who he's been feuding with for some time. And Edge was more than happy to come on down and say his piece. The two bickered in the ring and nothing really got resolved. One thing was for sure, they will face in the ring at some point soon. Now, a bonus match. Darren Young taking on Cesaro. And the reason it's a bonus match is because there were 2 storyline promos in the show, which meant it took off 2 of the matches. So I've done this match as a bonus just to pad the show out a bit. The match also gives me a quick opportunity to explain what's going on with the Intercontinental title, because I don't know if you remember, but the champion was Ken Shamrock, and he got fired because of drugs or something. I don't know, he's just not in the game. While Cesaro is winning this with a giant swing, Ken Shamrock gave the title to someone, but he didn't say who. We'll find out soon. In the meantime, Cesaro hit the neutralizer to win the match. Yay! Following that, Dolph Ziggler headed down to the ring with a microphone. I wonder what he had to say. He basically talked about fear and stuff, and how he signed his contract, about it being a great moment of his life, and then he posed at the crowd. I think he even accidentally turned heel at some point. Either way, it was a load of bollocks and it had nothing to do with the feud that he's supposed to be having. Ah well.
That's what we've come to expect from this superstar.
World Champion Big Show was in action next, taking on a returning former World Champion Alberto Del Rio. What hey. Unfortunately for Big Show though, The Miz came out. Well, unfortunately for everyone really. The Miz came out and, well, took his seat at ringside to get a closer look at the champ. Now, if the Big Show wasn't already frustrated with the Miz's shenanigans, he was probably annoyed when Del Rio headed straight to the outside to just wander about. When he did get in the ring, Big Show back body dropped him, but when Big Show was posing, Hurricane Rana and then a kick to the back. Impressively, Del Rio then suplexed Big Show, but equally impressively, Big Show countered with a cruiser-like arm drag. He gained the advantage for a fair bit, hitting the final cut and then a knockout punch. But when he went for the pin, the ref weren't counting. It seems the Miz must have bought the cunt off. With the Big Show now pissed off, he made the mistake of letting Del Rio back into the match. He kneed the arm, drop kicked the head, and then put on the cross arm breaker, which eventually the Big Show would tap out to. A joyous Del Rio celebrated in the corner, and the Miz was nowhere to be seen. Our main event on Smackdown featured The New Day, Kofi Kingston and Big E taking on the USOS. There was no reason for these teams to battle, but it seemed like a great way to end the first Smackdown of the 2K17 Universe mode. Plus, Kofi Kingston and Jimmy Uso got it right on at the start with a great little battle. Jimmy Uso finally got the advantage, hit a neckbreaker, and then followed that up with a nod to his dad and a Rikishi driver. After another move, Kofi Kingston finally got the advantage back, hit a sit-out slam and tagged into Big E. The New Day hit a bit of double teamness before Big E ran in like a house on fire, destroyed whichever Uso was in the ring at the time, tagged into Kofi. The boom drop came down, and then a little bit more double teamness before Kofi Kingston then rolled an SOS, held him down for the 3 count, and the New Day were victorious and did a sexy dance for you. Hope you've enjoyed this What Happened on My Universe mode. More to come, like and subscribe.